But that guy right there, Adam Wainwright, old Uncle Charlie, well, he can fix things for you in a hurry. So excited to watch him go out to work.
The left-handed batter is Adam Frazier.
And the old Uncle Charlie is delivered into right field for Adam Frazier, who was 3 for 4 with a home run on Thursday.
3-2 pitch. They start the runner. They'll avoid the double play. Coming in a step or two, Tommy Edman. Polanco, a ground ball. Edman from the outfield grass. The Pirates will strand a runner.
JT Brubaker's numbers, a strikeout per inning, and he's only walked 15 on the year.
And he missed on the inside corner in a leadoff walk. Goldie 1 for 7 against this right-hander. And the 0-2 is hit up the middle for a base hit. Carlson will stop at second base, and a single for Goldschmidt on an 0-2 pitch.
And a big punch out, a slider from Brubaker.
Molina 2 for 4 against this right-hander. Yachty, base hit into right. Dylan Carlson coming home, throw by Polanco up the line. Yachty delivers with a 2-out RBI single here in the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 St. Louis.
There's Frazier, and that does it. So the walk to Carlson hurts.
You know this, you gave Adam Wainwright a lead. He's going to go out there and attack, try to get as quick of an inning as possible here.
And a swing and a miss.
You're going to get a strikeout. This is about as quick as you're going to get it in 3 pitches here. The good cutter, he throws right off the plate away. It starts away, it stays away.
So a 1-out base runner. Here's Eric Gonzalez.
And reaches out and gets it down. Nice AB there from Gonzalez. He wasn't going to be denied. First and second with 1 out. And a shot to second, knocked down. There's 1, not in time for 2.
There it is. He did get something semi-straight. A little tailing action, a little sink.
Pitching backwards.
There you go.
Sorry about it. Learn, kid.
Second strikeout, both coming in that inning.
Paul DeYoung.
But he has only 1 home run since coming back from the injured list.
That is hammered out to deep left at the wall. Gone! Bounced around in Big Mac land. Then it dropped down. And a long one off the bat of Paul DeYoung. His 9th home run of the year. 2-0 St. Louis.
And there's fastball strike 3 call. That's the second out. Fastball out over the plate, up and hit to center, caught by Reynolds. And you can dust your hands of the Cardinals in the second. But Paul DeYoung hits one out. Swung on and lofted out to deep center field. Reynolds back on it to the warning track. Now turns around to the wall. Did he make the catch?
Yes, he did. But
I never saw the ball in his glove.
Wow, did that ball carry? I mean, he thought he was going to catch it before he got to the track, but it just kept going and going.
So 1 out and nobody on, and a full count on Nolan Arenado. Arenado sends it into the gap in right center field. Drops in for a hit. On his way to second, standing up with another double.
To right field, Polanco is there. And the Cardinals strand 2. They lead by 2. Polanco looking to reach here, hitting cleanup. Hits this hard to right, and a line drive home run, clear the deck. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and get on the board. That's number 8 for Polanco. It's 2-1.
But I mean, off the bat, I'm like, okay, that's a double. And then wham, it hits the back of a seat.
Pow!
Here's the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He got him with a curveball at 74 miles an hour.
He struck him out, looking back-to-back Ks in 5 today. 2 hops hit to short and a high throw, but Goldie down on the bag. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6. Oh, wow. Stabbed at it, and what a play there by Paul DeYoung. Tricky hop for him. We're midway through 5. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, singled on a 0-2 pitch to center in the first inning. And Goldie hits a high fly ball into deep right center. Way out of here. That is one of the longest home runs to center this year. Goldie, a bomb. And it adds to the St. Louis lead. It's 3-1.
Colin Moran now. And there's a line drive base hit.
Even though he's only given up 1 run on 4 hits, it seems like he's got a lot of pitches thrown.
And now to left, and no, he can't hold on. It's first and second. O'Neill not able to hold on.
The full count delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. 8 today for Wainwright. And the 2-1 is popped up. Who wants it here? Carlson has it. Wainwright out of the jam.
Now Wainwright tries to go through 7. He'll be done after this if he gets through this part of the order. Gonzalez. And Gonzalez going to start things off with a base hit.
Second hit of the day.
And this may be it for Adam Wainwright, and he is going to get a monster ovation again. The 3-2 pitch. Hayes chops it towards third. Arenado, tough hop, and gets the lead man. What a play by Nolan Arenado. That was not easy. Little top spin, tricky hop, and gets a lead man. Ground ball sharply hit. DeYoung, the turn, the double play. A 3-2 pitch. Inside, and DeYoung another walk. So on base for the second time. Runner goes. That's DeYoung. Throw down to second. And the ball scoots away, and a stolen base for Paul DeYoung.
And a good chase. That's where Perez wanted it. Stratton delivered.
Went with a slider, but walked him. So Nolan Arenado will come up with runners at first and second.
And pops it up. Stratton works hard to put a 0 up there.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Moran now lines one towards center field, and that is carrying over the head of Carlson.
That's the place to hit the ball today, center field.
A double.
And he's aboard for Reynolds.
Full count delivery. Gallegos. Swing and a miss, held on to by Molina. Comes back to get him, and the strikeout is second in this inning. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up left side. Arenado. Oh, he caught it! In fair territory. Back to the infield. Nolan Arenado. Reyes has converted 19 straight saves to begin his career. And the 0-2 pitch. Gamble pops it up, shading from the sun. Tommy Edman. Nootbaar calls him off, and the first out. Back to Reyes, and this will be out number 2. Ground ball. Arenado across the diamond. The losing skid that thankfully is over for the Cardinals. A 1-2-3 for Reyes, and they take game 3 by the final of 3-1.
It is a beautiful Monday in St. Louis, and it's a family affair.
We've had so much fun over the years, and to be back in this booth and with a lot of familiar voices in my head, like Tom Mead directing, it feels good.
Like I said, welcome back. We're going to have a great time tonight.
That plus a major pre-deadline deal by the Cardinals.
They say it takes 2 to tango. Sometimes it takes 3 to tango. We're talking about a 3-way deal that brought Tommy Pham and Eric Fetty to the Cardinals.
You knew what the needs were for the Cardinals. You needed a starting pitcher. Eric Fetty, one of the best in the American League this year, comes over. You needed a right-handed bat. Tommy Pham, a little reunion tour for him. This is a great deal for the Cardinals. 2 birds, 1 trade. Gotta love it.
Andre Palante will get the series started because there is a game to talk about tonight.
I think that's the most important part to remember.
Yeah, there's a baseball game.
Yes.
And Andre Palante gets the start for the Cardinals, looking for his 5th win. He's been very good in rotation. A 3.72 ERA in his 9 starts this year. First man up, Josh Smith for Texas. There's some of that soft contact. Contreras pounces, underhand throw, and in time. A terrific play by Contreras. And Josh Smith out by an eyelash.
Corey Seager playing in his 1,000th career game.
Pitch number 10 for Palante. And a swing and a miss. That's been his calling card. He really handles the lefties.
So here's Marcus Semien hitting in the 3 spot.
Base is empty for Semien. And did he go? He did. Palante has back-to-back strikeouts. Good start for him. 1-2-3 in the Texas first. Here come the Cardinals.
Here's Nathan Eovaldi getting going. He's coming off a really strong start his last time out, and he's going to face the rookie shortstop Mason Wynn to begin his outing here this evening. Breaking ball. There's Seager in game number 1,000. Low the stretch, and Wynn's retired to begin the bottom of the first.
Here's Alec Burleson, left-handed batter in his second big league season, hitting .285.
Burleson rips the first one. What a play by Semien. Gold Glove performance so far, and that's a Gold Glove play for the second out of the inning.
And Wilson Contreras, the catcher, is the hitter.
So 2 quick outs for Eovaldi. And Contreras hits the first pitch on the ground. Seager over to low, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Nathan Eovaldi.
1 ball, 2 strikes for Tavares, 9th place hitter. He's exhibit A on the Rangers offensive struggles. Palante carves him up. That's strikeout number 4 for Andre. 2 up, 2 down, and back to the top of the order.
And Smith puts the first one in play. Palante, tough chance, and he bobbles it. Scored a hit for Josh Smith.
Corey Seager, a strikeout victim his first time, digs in. That one bounces up. And Josh Smith to second on a very wild pitch.
There's a shot into right center field, a base hit. That one is rolling. Smith scores. Nootbaar cuts it off, but Seager up to second base, an RBI double. And the Rangers strike first, a 2-out rally, and Corey Seager in career game 1,000 with the knock.
Corey hit 4 balls over 100 miles an hour yesterday. This is first one tonight. It gives Josh Smith a chance to score standing up easily.
Bottom third of the order coming up for the Cardinals. Goldschmidt, Carpenter, and Ciani.
There's another bullet. This one eludes Seager at short.
And I would bet Corey Seager will tell you he should have made that play. It is the Cardinals' first hit of the night.
Here's Matt Carpenter getting a shot at the DH tonight. Why? Lots of head-to-head success against Eovaldi. He's 6 for 12 in his career. And a high fly ball hit deep toward right. Garcia on the run. It is long gone. Into the Cardinal bullpen. Carpenter strikes for the Cardinals, who take a 2-1 lead.
How good is that? Now 7 for 13 against Eovaldi. Ali Marmol said, nope, I'm going with the veteran. And he just smashed that ball 412 feet.
Rangers with 3 singles this inning. They all count the same.
And they are loaded for Jonah Heim here with 1 out in the 4th, and the Rangers trailing 2-1.
There's a ground ball through into right field, a base hit. Langford scores. Lowell holds up at third. And Jonah Heim delivers again. He's been starting to pile up the RBIs. And a game-tying single here in the top of the 4th.
When the balanced effort starts to show up each and every night, Rangers tend to put a bunch of runs on the board. So 3 straight hits for the Rangers, 4 out of 5 hitters this inning. Rangers still have them loaded with just 1 out.
Here's Tavares. Base hit here gives the Rangers the lead. On the ground, that could be 2, but Goldschmidt's going to go to first, and that's it. So an RBI ground out. Nathaniel Lowe scores. Leody Tavares gives the Rangers the lead. So they get the lead, they give it up, but they come right back and retake it.
Here's Tavares, the number 9 hitter. Lines one down into the right field corner. This ball will get down 1 hop. And will go out of play for a ground rule double with 2 out here in the 6th. That double will chase Ryan Fernandez with John King getting ready to come into the ball game. So King has to make another good pitch or 2, and this time it's Corey Seager with runners at the corners, 2 out. Should end the inning. Donovan makes the play, and the bullpen gets through a scoreless 6th as we go into the 7th, and I'm begging Chip to do the play-by-play on this.
That one ricochets off the wall. Tough break for Burleson. Chris Roycroft greeted with a double by Marcus Semien. Then Burleson drops the ball in left, and Semien moves up an extra 90 feet. Runner at third with nobody out in a 1-run game.
Burleson almost got there, and then in his haste, with his eyes off the ball, watching the runner Semien, he missed it.
So an RBI opportunity for Adolis Garcia.
And a little chopper. There'll be only 1 play, and it's off the end of the glove for Arenado. The Rangers are living right tonight. More soft contact and a high hopper brings home Semien, and Texas has doubled up the Cardinals.
But he took his eyes off the ball.
That is going to be scored an error.
Rangers add to their lead.
Nathaniel Lowe at the plate.
And Lowe cranks one out to left field. Burleson unable to do anything about it. That one is out of here. Into David Robertson's glove. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep with a 2-run shot, and the Rangers lead 6-2.
That dense air, it's hard to get through it, especially to the opposite field. So that's a great poke by Nathaniel, showing off that oppo pop.
Now one away with the bases loaded for Michael Ciani. Robertson ready with another 3-1 pitch. Right side, base hit. 1 run scores. And the Cardinals are a run closer, and Ciani gets a big hit.
And now the top of the order coming up. Mason Wynn will be the batter.
And he goes to the fastball, diving catch, Semien to Seager for the double play.
What a play by Marcus Semien, a ball that looked destined for center. He makes a diving catch and turns it into 2.
Just 1 more to go for the Rangers to snap this losing streak. It's Yates and Paul Goldschmidt with 2 out and nobody on. 3-2, we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, he gets him. Shut the door, Kirby Yates. He pounds his glove, and the Rangers come out of St. Louis with a series opening win.
The Rangers are 7-0 in regular season play in St. Louis. They beat the Cardinals tonight 6-3.
Luis Ortiz, a hard-throwing right-hander on the mound for the Guardians.
And Ortiz has been outstanding, especially at home over his 6 starts, a 3 ERA, 46 Ks, and just 14 walks. So what I'm watching for is being able to command the baseball, command the strike zone in the first couple innings, because he has a 6 ERA in the first 2 innings.
Brendan Donovan is waiting for the first pitch from Ortiz. Now the pitch. Donovan hits that hard into center, a base hit, and Donovan is 6 out of 7 against Luis L. Ortiz.
Here's Mason Wynn, the shortstop.
As he throws his bat at that, it looked like he fouled it, but he was walking off as if he had struck out. We'll often see the batter give himself up in that way, and now the Guardians want to know what the deal is here. Stephen Vogt is the manager for Cleveland, and he's on his way out trying to understand what just happened as we take a look on this breaking ball.
Oh, wow.
He missed it entirely. And here a chopper toward the shortstop. Arias grabs it, flips to second for 1, over to first for 2. It's a double play, so that worked out even worse for the Cardinals.
You know what they say in that basketball game 21, the ball don't lie.
Here's Alec Burleson.
His little number toward the third base side. Ortiz unable to field his position as Burleson reaches on an infield hit. So Ortiz got his feet crossed up there.
Here's Wilson Contreras.
He hits this ball in the air to right center field. Easy for Lane Thomas, former Cardinal out there, who makes the catch to end the inning.
Stephen Kwan, the left fielder, Lane Thomas, the center fielder, and Kyle Manzano, the first baseman. They're up facing Sonny Gray.
Kwan lines it right to Contreras at first, 1 away.
Lane Thomas fouling out. Here's Kyle Manzardo.
1 ball, 2 strikes as Manzardo takes strike 3 called, and Sonny Gray issues a 1-2-3 first.
David Fry, the DH.
Now the pitch.
David Fry trying to check his swing, but he could not. That is strike 3 and the second strikeout for Sonny Gray tonight. 1 away here in the second inning.
Daniel Schneemann is the batter.
1 ball, 2 strikes as Schneemann takes strike 3 called. That backup breaking ball over the outside corner as Sonny Gray gets his 3rd consecutive strikeout, 2 away.
Nolan Jones 0 for his last 7.
And he swings and misses here as Sonny Gray strikes out the side in the second.
We go to the top of the 3rd inning. It is a scoreless game, and the Cardinals have now gone 24 innings.
I don't like that scoreless thing.
Nope. Let's stop that right now with Pages Victor Scott II and Brendan Donovan. There's a hard hit ball to left field. That could be out of here, and it is. A big fly for Pedro Pages. His 6th of the year. 1-0 Cardinals. And they do indeed break their scoreless streak with 1 swing of the bat from their catcher.
That pitch is wide, and he walked him on 4. That'll bring up the shortstop, Mason Wynn, hit into a double play his first time up.
The tapper near the second base bag. It is grabbed by Martinez for the force out there on Donovan. 2 outs with Mason Wynn taking over at first.
Here's Alec Burleson.
That throw gets away from first base, and now Mason Wynn will take off. Good job by Martinez to go out and get it, keeping Wynn only to second base on that throwing error by Ortiz, which will be his second error of this game. There's a drive to right field, hit pretty well. Jones goes back to the wall, and that ball is gone. 2 homers in this inning for the Cardinals. Alec Burleson has his 10th of the year, and it's 3-0 St. Louis.
There's the crooked number we wanted. And the Cardinals, who hadn't scored in 24 innings, have plated 3 here in the third.
It's a great start so far for Sonny Gray. 12 in a row set down by Gray to start this game as David Fry begins the bottom of the 5th inning. The DH for the Guardians tonight. Hits this one off the end of his bat to shallow right center. Brendan Donovan gets out for it and makes the play. 1 out.
That's now 7 outs, Wayne. 3 pitches or less.
2 up, 2 down for the Guardians, and here comes Nolan Jones trying to solve Sonny Gray.
A liner to right field, base hit. So Jones gets on with 2 outs here in the 5th inning. It's the first hit for the Guardians, and it breaks that string of 14 in a row set down by Sonny Gray to start the game. Out of the stretch, 1 pitch ends the inning. Gabriel Arias lines out to Arenado. Sonny Gray in cruise control so far tonight.
But my goodness, 3 hits for Cleveland the last 2 days. 3-0 Cardinals, 6th inning. Alec Burleson.
Burleson gets into one, hitting it high in the air, deep left center field. Thomas back at the wall, and that ball is off the wall. Burleson digs, and he makes it standing at second. Burleson has a double to go along with his 10th home run of the year. A ground out, a fly out after the lead double by Burleson. So now it's up to Nolan Arenado.
The fly ball to right hit pretty well. Nolan Jones backing up, still going. It's over his head. It's off the wall. So Nolan Arenado drives that one out to right to bring home Burleson. It's an RBI double and a tack-on run for the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0.
For Nolan Arenado, that is career double 399, his 12th of the year.
Sonny Gray, 6-5 lifetime with a 3.5 ERA against Cleveland in 19 previous starts. Brilliant tonight.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. And strikeout number 7 for Sonny Gray. He's gotten Naylor twice.
Sonny Gray hangs that leg and deals a swing and a miss, strike 3. Martinez strikes out. Sonny struck out the side in the 2nd inning, and he's out to do the same thing here in the 6th, but he'll have to go through Stephen Kwan.
There's another roller from Kwan. Contreras goes way over, but Sonny Gray able to cover the bag, and that makes it another clean inning for Sonny Gray.
And Sonny Gray will work to Lane Thomas. He has faced 19 batters only in this game and has gotten ahead of 17 of them. 17 of 19. First pitch strikes.
That's right down the middle for strike 3. 9th strikeout for Gray. 1 out. Strike 3 called to Manzardo. That one on the inside corner, and that's the 10th strikeout for Sonny Gray. There's a long drive to center field. Sonny Gray has been magnificent tonight. 68 pitches to give 7 scoreless innings.
Back-to-back walks coming with 2 outs. Arenado hit his 12th double of the year. That's number 399 in his career.
Lines this one to left center field. That's a base hit. Contreras rounds third. He heads home. Heading for third base is Newbar, the 2nd RBI for Nolan Arenado tonight. And it's all Cardinals, 5-0. Bottom of the 8th here in Cleveland. And it is Sonny Gray working on a 1-hitter through 7 innings. He has a 5-0 lead. He's only thrown 68 pitches. It's a fly ball to left field. Easy for Newbar. And once again, a very quick out for Sonny Gray on 2 pitches to Schneemann. Inside out swing, backing up is Arenado. Gets in position to throw out Nolan Jones. So 2 up, 2 down as Nolan Jones, the only man who has even reached base for Cleveland, makes the 2nd out of this 8th inning. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sonny Gray with a throwback performance tonight. 11 strikeouts, 8 shutout innings, and under 80 pitches to boot. What a performance on this Friday night in Cleveland.
Sonny Gray, a 1-hit shutout, leads 5-0. A season high 11 strikeouts, hasn't walked a batter. 78 pitches through 8 innings.
It's been Sonny Gray shows tonight.
Bo Naylor, the number 8 hitter and catcher.
Bo Naylor on the first pitch lines out to Arenado. 79 pitches, 8 1/3 shutout innings here for Sonny Gray. He has retired all but 1 batter. 25 out of 26. And now Martinez with a fly ball to right center. Victor Scott's racing back onto the track. He makes the catch. And a fly ball left field. It's Newbar backing up. He's there. Sonny Gray, spectacular. Nearly perfect. A 1-hitter. He allowed 1 base runner. And he goes the distance to shut out the Guardians tonight. 5-0 the final.